Hey guys, okay, I am here on my channel. I'm here on my channel with no makeup on because I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for a video, but I wanted to talk to you because this whole self-retightening thing is hurting my feelings. I miss my loctician. We have a really good thing going on. She has now totally paused her services. I am 2 months in without being retightened. I have taken it upon myself to retighten. This is the tool that I am using. The brand name on it, I think it was called like Lion Mane or something, but the brand name is Nayooo, Nayu. And it comes with 3 of these. This is the smallest, and then it comes with a medium and a bigger. This is the one that I'm using. I'm not using any of the other ones at all. I started to do the front. That was 2 weeks ago. But the lighting sucked. Like, I was using my makeup mirror and it was hard. Even with a makeup mirror, I'm having my face in the mirror, I was still getting hairs from the other locks tied in. So I don't understand how other people are having such an easy time at this. I'm not having an easy time of it. I am, and it might be because my hair is 3C, so the hairs are wispy. They're everywhere. They don't stay in one place. Like, I brush them out of the way. I use my clips, and still somehow some hair from one of my other locks will get locked up into the other lock. I also don't like how thin my locks are in the circumference of my head. I guess that's the Sisterlock style. Like, that whole band here and in the back are super thin locks, and then when you get into the middle, they're thicker. I like the thicker ones because I feel like they're more stable as they grow out, and the thin ones seem to be more fragile, and I don't like how few hairs are holding that one lock in place. So I do want to combine my locks. I'm going to ask for that assistance from my loctician when we're able to see them again. But this is the reality we're in now. I have always appreciated my loctician for her passion in doing this kind of thing. I have never wanted to do this myself. I researched who I could go to should my loctician not be available. We have a falling out. So I had that prepared in my decision to get Sisterlocks done. The one thing I did not foresee was not being able to leave the house. So I'm sure that you can relate to how frustrating this might be. And this is not just a matter, when you're talking about locks, this isn't a matter of looking your best and looking hot and all that. This is maintenance, like your hair not matting up and all that money you invested to have it done be ruined. That's a different level. This is not about vanity. This is about maintenance, okay? And so here's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to show you this because I was hurting. I was hurting. And so I got this. This is a 3-panel mirror. It is called Self-Cut System. Self-Cut System. Let me show you. This is it. So you hang it on your door. It has 2 rods. See the 2, there you go. It has 2 rods. And then, oops, wrong way. It only closes one way. So you have to close the right one. These mirrors are real mirrors. Don't get the cheap one. I read in the reviews. There is one like this. It's cheaper. But the mirrors are warped. They're not real mirrors. So this is what it looks like when it's closed. Then you can take this off and you push these rods down and you close it in. And so now you will just have this box to store until you need to use it again. I would be very careful in using this. People have said that these have gotten bent out of shape. They've also said that, let me see. I think that's good. Is it right? Okay. They've also said that the pressure in the rods wears down, and so then it's harder to adjust. So I would say just be very careful with this product, because it's not perfect, not from what I read. So I'm treating it delicately because apparently it's a delicate thing. So when you open it, you step in. Okay, let's see. So as you see, I can see the back of my head. Okay, now I'm looking at the camera to see the back of my head right now, but I'm standing in 3 mirrors and I can move them so that when I step in, I'm looking this way and I can see the full back of my head. Now, this has made it much easier to do the back of my head. There was no doing the back of my head gonna be happening through that makeup mirror. That was not my reality. People were like, you can feel around and figure out where your lock is and just do it. No. Like, if I can tangle the ones that I'm seeing at the front of my head, then the back of my head's gonna be even worse. So, so that's my reality. I know that you guys are also having hard times, and let me get this really quick. I know this is what it's called. I'm on this video with no bra on or nothing, you guys. I am a mess. It comes in this really nice box, so it really does keep your it keeps them in place. So this is a really nice container. I would definitely keep them. This would be for like big locks, medium locks, and the Sisterlocks. This is not a Sisterlock tool. It seems to work fine for me. You know, there's a lot of videos out there already about how to do the rotations. Let's see. This is like a very, damn it, slow experience. It's just, it takes me a long time to get through these locks. So I'm checking every one of them. Okay, let me show you the back. So there it is. There it is. So that is where I'm at right now. I'm trying to keep the grid. Like, I need to pop right there. And I've been doing that. I've been popping my locks, you guys, because you know, I'm torn. I'm torn about that because part of me doesn't care about my grid. Like, I know people think the grid is everything. You want to maintain it. You want your grid to be on fleek. I'm not that person. I just want my locks to be happy. And I don't know how much the grid makes your locks happy. So I'm trying to maintain the grid because I'm not entirely sure. And so when I'm doing it, I'm making sure that nothing's married, and popping the spaces where they've grown together. And I don't know if that's because my loctician did it last time. If she did cross a couple of strands over into others, or what. I don't know. I don't know. I also got some freaking I ran out of my Sisterlocks shampoo, and I used some Neutrogena clarifying shampoo, and I put the essential oil blends that I put in the Sisterlocks shampoo. I cut it with water by half, like I did with the Sisterlocks shampoo, and I also added aloe vera gel because that's in the Sisterlocks shampoo. It still, my ends are not happy, and my ends have been happy. I'm 4 months in. My ends have always been happy, and now they're kind of frizzy, and they're not holding together. And so that tacky feeling, I don't know if you notice when you wash your hair with the Sisterlocks shampoo, I think that is the aloe vera gel, and I think that is holding it together in helping your locks to lock. So I went on Etsy and ordered online. I found out later that my consultant will still buy shampoo and mail it to me. So your consultant may still send you shampoo. So when I run out, I will ask her for it. I am hoping that by June we will be done with this, and I'll be able to see her, and she can continue doing it. This will never be me maintaining my own locks. That's not a desire. I don't want that as a hobby. I put this maintenance in my budget. Speaking of budget, I paid my loctician for the last appointment we had that we did not have, because I think if you put it in your budget and you are blessed enough to have your job still, that it's only right to, like your dog walker, if you have maid services or something like that, you know, I just think it's the right thing to do. Not everybody is in that reality. I'm not judging anybody, but it's what I'm doing. And hopefully she can fix anything that I have messed up. I'm hoping not to mess up too much, but the time it's taking to get this done is very discouraging, because I'm a perfectionist. I want to do it right, and I want to do it fast. And I feel like if it takes me a week to get it done, then I got 3 weeks before I have to do it again, you know? So because I'm on like on a 4 to 5 week schedule of getting it retightened. I think it's just because my hair is a 3C and it's thin. It's not thin. It's thin in places. It's fine in places. And so I think people with different textured hair, thicker hair, may be able to wait a lot longer and have it still be okay as long as they make sure their locks aren't marrying. But for my hair, them being loose and hanging out like that, even though I braid and band every night, I just don't think that it's good for my hair to just be hanging like that. The locks to be hanging off of this tuft of hair, it's not cool. So I just wanted to check in and say to everybody who is struggling, I am here in solidarity with you, and we will get through this, and things are never going to be the same, you guys. Things are never going to be the same, but we will come back to enough normalcy to be able to get our hair done. Until that happens, I would suggest, this is a good investment. This mirror is like $100. There's one that's like $70, $75. And that one is the one where the mirrors are all warped. And people said it was like standing in a fun house trying to tighten your hair. I mean, trying to do your hair, because it's a barber's mirror. So they're not talking about doing their locks. They're talking about men cutting the back of their hair or whatever. But the mirrors are warped. And so you're trying to look at the back of your head and do your locks through a warped mirror. I'm using my light ring to lighten it up in here. So if you have a lamp or something, you take the top off the lamp and have it near you, because the lighting is really important that you have a nice bright light when you do this, so you can see the square of your lock and you can see any hairs around it that are actually attached to other locks. And there are a lot of loose hairs. So what I've been doing is, when I'm doing my locks, when I do one, I twist just a little bit. And that is to get the little short hairs that have come out of the lock to twist, in the hopes of being able to lock it back in with the lock. So with this tool, I'm putting it in like this. What's helpful is if you loop it. Let me see if I can do this without looking. There it goes. Loop it. And then when it's in, okay, when it's in, you want to twist, twist, twist. Because it'll take you forever if with every rotation, or not rotation, with every in and out, or I guess that's a rotation, is it? If this comes out, like if the hair just pops out of there, then you are going to be at this forever if you have to reinsert this every time you go through one. And so if you, when you're using it, if you have it twisted and you're holding it here, you want to hold it so that you're keeping a hold of the hair that's looped in there. You see that? And so then when you go in, so I'm doing right, up, left, down. That's my rotation. And so when you're holding it and you go in, you are holding here. There's a moment you've got to let it out so that you can slide the hair through, and then you grasp that right again. You want to grasp here, and that way you can get through a lock without having to rethread it over and over again, because that is what makes this process so long, is doing that. So that's it, you guys. I'm done. I hope you are well. Send you my love and light, and I'll post this mirror so that you can get it. It came to me very fast, like 4 or 5 days I had it. I will send you the link for these things here. These are not paid. This is not a paid video. I think if you look at my subscriber list, you know that's the truth. But I just wanted to share what's working for me, to help you, hopefully, in these challenging times that we're going through. Okay? Take care. Talk to you guys later. Bye.